Hello and welcome back. It's Team SSANGDUNGIDUL and today we are back with another video. So I know some of our videos can be formal and all, but today's video is going to be an exception because we won't be telling you all about the history of the Joseon dynasty, but rather this will be an interactive video and we'll try to make it as fun and lively as possible. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
So today we'll be sharing our Korean journey with you all, telling you how it all began, how we got into the Hallyu wave and our progress so far. But before we begin, we want you all to please like, subscribe and turn on the notification buttons for more fun and interesting videos. So let's get right into it.
So it started way back in high school when we transferred to this new school, and then we had two friends named Favor and Justice, and we noticed that they were always talking about K-drama, but then we weren't interested until one day they came to school and they were going on and on about this drama, and we were like, what's the title of this drama? They were like, it's Boys Over Flowers. It's an Asian drama, a Korean drama to be precise. We were like, okay, let's give it a try, and then they handed 2 seasons to us, and we went back and watched it, and then immediately instantly fell in love with the drama
because like then we were more into cartoons.
We loved cartoons, and we were told that we were too old for cartoons, let's try something else. So we started to watch, and then that was it. That is how it began. But prior to them, we weren't into the culture and language, just the drama and the actors, how good looking they were, how much they were and stuff. But we weren't interested in the language or the culture or anything of that sort. It was until 2020 during the lockdown period that we were less busy. We just graduated college 2019, and then we were looking forward to go for a service, and then lockdown came. COVID happened 2020, I think 2015. We came across KCCN on TV. We were watching the AIT with our mom, and then we saw KCCN and people dressed in hanbok, and we were like, these people are actually dressed in Korean traditional outfit and dress, and they were even speaking the Korean language. And they were asked, onion haseo. We were like, can you say this in better than this girl and the rest? But after them, we just went back to watching K-drama back to back until 2019 or so. We came across the twins,
Korean Vibes,
our team twins, Korean Vibes on YouTube, and they were introducing themselves and what they love about Korea, something like that. And we're like, wow, look at these twins. I also saw that they were Hallyu reporters too. And we're like, wow, look at these twins are doing what we love, what we love.
Not to call our mom, come and see these twins. They're doing these Korean stuff that we love and all. And mom was like, you see, because are always procrastinating, but see, your fellow twins doing what they actually love. So why not give it a try?
But still, we still didn't till 2020. We came across Adora Instagram page, we were wow.
Then what was her name?
Black Korean nerd. The way she was speaking, and we even had to show mom, look at this girl, she's speaking Korean so fluently.
The first thing that mom asked was, is she Korean?
Yes, or is she mixed? And we also thought she was mixed as well, so we were like, maybe not. So we just had to slide into her DMs, and it took a lot of courage because we didn't even know what to expect, if she'd be rude or not nice. But she was really cool, very nice, very understanding and stuff. And then from there we got to meet physically, because then she was serving in Port Harcourt, so she had organized a hangout the first time. We couldn't attend because we went for an ushering job then, but the second hangout she organized in 2020, we were able to attend. And also we met AZ of Korea. She was also a Korean content creator, but she had different content going on for doing K-pop dance cover, and we loved it. And seeing her at the hangout made us so happy. We were like, two faces, one place. Seeing fellow Nigerians doing what we love, being really passionate about it, really boosted our confidence and prompted us to open our own social media platform so we can also promote the Korean culture alongside Nigerian culture as well.
And that's how we came across KCCN and Korea.net. Then in 2020, I think February, on Facebook, Korea.net, they were having an application, open application for honorary reporters. At first, we're like, no, we're not qualified enough, so let's just leave it. But then I was like, let's give it a try. Myself was skeptical. I was like, just leave it.
We're not qualified.
And
like
besides,
lots of foreigners applying, so just stand a chance.
I'm like, let's just try. So we opened the link. Now applying for honorary reporter is very, very easy. Compared to the application, was tough. It was tough. Now it's very, very easy. So when we opened the application, I'm like, is this Spanish or French? Because I don't understand what's going on here. We have no qualification, nothing of the sort. So we just left it. But then, bless Adora, we saw her status. She said she applied. We're like, Adora, you applied? She said yes. Immediately, we ran back to apply.
And also, like, we asked her to like take us through the guidelines and all, and she really did and told us from the things to do and stuff, and that was how we applied. And lawfully and thankfully we were chosen as Korean honorary reporter. Like our joy then, we were so happy. Like our friends were happy, our family was happy.
Because like when we said that, our friends were like, you know, what are you doing?
What are you crazy? They're like, they're obsessed.
Yes, but seeing that was like our first week,
became really confident about participating in other Korean activities, and then it prompted us to like participate for our first competition. That was the Overcome Together Challenge organized by Korea.net. Then during the COVID period, they're like, okay, make a video like telling the world like how to stay safe, how to stay safe.
The Hamke cookbook together.
So we made a video like then, like we weren't sure. We weren't even sure of the content to make, like because other people were making similar content
with good cameras, good phone cameras.
We had no Android phone then, sound camera or idea. And we're like, okay, since like everyone is that doing the same thing, why not we like show them how to do, like show them the procedures and the rest. And so then like we went online to look for the ingredients to make hand sanitizers. But then we went to the mall, and you know during that period like there was gonna be curfew, so Corona was terrible. So we went to the mall to get aloe vera gel and vodka, for our own video, because we went to show them how to make homemade sanitizer, because not everyone could afford, and then considering the fact that it was always sold out.
Expensive,
very, very expensive.
So when we got to the mall, it was sold out. We went to different malls, and deadline was like in 2 days. So we had to call our elder sister and tell her she should check our area if she can find around malls, but nothing. When we went home devastated, my mom traveled to record. They were like, Mom, please, we need this for our video. Immediately she rushed down, and she couldn't get also, so she went to look for raw aloe vera plants. We have to extract and make everything ourselves, blend and everything. And when we were done, it was hectic, but it came out well. And time to make our video, we were procrastinating, like we're not finding enough, or it's too big. We're not finding the camera. Myself were like, my elder son was like, why do you guys like being too negative, and why do you procrastinate? Just make this video. Come on, just make the video. Like, okay, our camera is bad.
And she's like, I'll give you mine.
Yes, because then we had no editing skills. We didn't even know about InShot or how to put videos together or anything. Nothing. She was like, just make the video first. Then she was like, okay, she was putting the camera in strategic places for us so we could make our videos.
So as get like perfect lighting.
Because then we were to make 2 videos, because I started learning Korean that month. And we were like, okay, we'll make our Korean video also.
Introductive video
because God forgive us, that video, like we said a lot of wrong
grammatical blunders in Korean.
It was much, but we were learning, so it's understandable. The fact that some Koreans understood.
No, not even some Koreans.
So Koreans understood what we're trying to say. That's enough for us. That because our starting point. So we're not. And one bad thing that we learned Korean the wrong way.
Yes.
So now we have known better. So that video, when we submitted it, we were very skeptical. We're like, we're not sure, because they said they're going to make.
I'm not saying that, like before president, while making the video, like we had no idea that while making a video, if there's an error or mistake, you can pause and then make another. So what we did was like when we make a mistake, we start from the beginning till like for 3 hours we were doing the same thing till we finally like got it right. Like then time to edit was warm. My that's like had to call her friend like, how do you edit the shot and the rest of them, and then that's just how it like that day for 2 days we were editing this video, and so it would be at least presentable. And then, like we didn't even feel like it would get anywhere or it would go anywhere because accept it, because like other competitors like had mad camera, foreigners now, standard camera, their mind blowing and all of them. We're just new
to the Korean content creation stuff. And then also to announce the winners for the Welcome Together challenge on the day of our induction. That was June. I can't remember the particular date. So we refused to go online that they were like no, because we knew that we were not going to win. But we told our online we're seeing tags, we're tagging us like what's happening, and when we went, we are among the winners for the Welcome Together challenge. I can't even begin to explain how happy we felt.
And as the cases we posted it. So we were like, we want to be sure, like, is there any other Korean twins?
We called our family members. We were so happy. Everyone was so happy. And when we got the money, we didn't even need to ourselves.
The initial prize then was like a trip to Korea to the first like 3 winners, and we were the second. So just imagine if the lockdown hasn't happened then, if COVID hasn't happened then, I would have been to Korea.
Yes, well, nothing spoiled. So we shared the money amongst our family members. So she was like, yes. So we were like, oh, you winner, like this way so how many 2 months or 3 months?
You're getting this, and we modeled for like 2 years, and we didn't see a penny.
But this Korean stuff, like we're not like, it's not as if we're after the monetary gains. Like when we did this stuff, we didn't start with the intentions of
making money.
We're making money. We just did it out of the passion we had, and we found that we want to promote Korean culture and make people see that yes. And when we started, like we were confused because this Korean Twins page was our former modeling page, so we were kind of confused. Like what name are we going to use? Then we're like. Then it's in university, people normally call us Korean Twins because of some Korean stuff we post, and we're like, why not use Korean Twins? Because this is self-explanatory. Like when you tell people what you do, you don't even need to tell them by the name. They already know that yes, what we're doing. Like okay, so let's transform this page to our Korean. So we changed the name to Korean Twins, and that's how we went by the name Korean Twins.
Started as honorary reporters. We've always loved writing, but we felt we weren't like good enough. And thought being a honorary reporter, you have to be a professional writer. Like you must be really, really good. And writing is something that is innate, like inherent in us. Like when we were 7 years old, we both won our first writing competition, national competition organized in Nigeria by Indomie, and my twin and I were among the 5 top students chosen. And they were like, we're giving 100 cartons of Indomie and lots of gifts. We were told to be taken to Abuja to compete. And my mom refused. She said we were too little. She thought that we were little and stuff. So that aside, writing has been something we really love, but we just didn't feel we were good enough, so we just gave up on it. So being chosen as honorary reporters, chose writing as the category involved in, and the rest, but we weren't even sure. But we just like found ourselves like writing articles, and
the another good thing is that they said it has to come from your heart. Like
you don't have to like plagiarize, not anything. Extremely perfect, because if you're caught plagiarizing the work of another, definitely
we're like wow. So we have so many things to talk about Korea
and even Nigeria as well, like promoting telling them about Nigerian culture, places and rest. So we're like on the platform start for us. Platform might really help like rejuvenate our writing skills, because like we can just sit like an idea comes ahead and then we just pen it down, we edit ourselves, we proofread and the rest, and the next thing we're posting and it aimed us our first honorary for president. Like
now I will call ourselves international writers.
Because we aim in dollars.
Yes, because we also like worked like part-time for a Korean company organization named Health. We wrote articles and we aimed well. Within that short period, 3 to 4 months. I'm like, wow, a normal average Nigerian writer wouldn't earn that much. Never. But I'm like, wow, so I have to write about my love and passion for Korea and earn this kind of money.
Or write about K-pop groups and
yeah, and our mom was impressed, like when you're winner, like you're earning this much
from just sitting at home, right?
Yes, at home, at comfort of your home, writing articles without any professional tools or any stuff. Just our phone.
We don't have laptops, just our phone. Our phone has everything.
My mom was like, she was very, very impressed, and it made us so happy. Like, if from this, just from this little stuff we're doing, we were getting this much, then this is a good start. That means we are following the right path. Yeah. Since our Korean journey, but our family have been very, very
extremely supportive.
Like, you know what most persons go through, like their parents who left them shoot in their house, talk of telling them they love Korea. They'll think you're obsessed or stupid or the rest, but right from the start, our mom is very supportive. Like, if you want to create content here, she will tell everybody in the house to keep quiet or you leave the house because she doesn't want any noise in our videos.
She doesn't want the
Then our sister will strategically keep the camera right for us, so we get perfect lighting and the rest. So you see all kind of stuff coming from our family, seeing how we support our passion. It's not just as being stupid or being obsessed. Like, it's always like, come look for something that to do. At first, our parents are looking at me now, are you okay? You want to do what? Korean stuff. It's not making sense now. You guys are obsessed with finding the rest. But seeing how far we have come, now they're even proud to tell their own friends. They have friends like us that create Korean content.
And like, people usually don't address it by our real names, Winnie and Winnie.
Yes,
calling us Korean twins. Like, I remember last year when we went back to school to get our certificate. Korean twins. Like, people were like around, we're like, are they Koreans? Like, when we say Koreans, we'll be like, oh, are they mixed? Are they this? Are they that? They know that we're purely Nigerian. Nigerians that just love promoting the Korean. They're like, wow.
So even our mom, like, she raps to our friends that her twins can speak Korean, and she direct them to their YouTube channel, our YouTube channel.
Like, she literally opened her social media platform
so she can watch our videos.
And also,
like, sometimes, like, she'll give me a video, she can watch our video for hours, and when she's done, she'll start crying. She'll be like, I can't believe my girls are the ones speaking Korean, my girls are the ones doing this, making me proud, and the rest of them. Because some persons can just come up to her and say, wow, so your twins can speak Korean language.
I see their videos
on YouTube.
Yeah.
I see their video on Instagram. So stuff like that all makes my mom happy, and she will come say, oh, what she calls is Korean twins, but my Korean twins made me proud, made me happy. Even our siblings, our elder sisters, our friends, they always call and
our family
with the excitement that comes with it. Like, we're very, very grateful that our family understands us, understands this part we are taking.
Tell you how passionate we are about what we are currently doing. We had to, formerly we were based in Port Harcourt. We had to relocate to Abuja so we can, attend the King Sejong class. Like, we were self-taught for a year, and trust me, it wasn't learned the wrong way to romanizations. Even if we made videos telling people don't learn romanization, the next day we'll go back to learning romanization and all. But like, attending this King Sejong class,
3 months
really helped us. In 3 months we felt like we learned everything. We know everything we need to know about the Korean language and the rest. So like, it really,
because like when we
moved us out of our comfort zone,
because we are like the type that would never go to our comfort zone. We don't like traveling, we just like staying at home, enjoying our comfort and the rest. But because of this Korean our passion and the rest, we have to move to Abuja. Because when we were in Port Harcourt, seeing events, organized events, and we are not there.
How we wish we were there and stuff like that. But now we are here. We can attend any event organized by KCC and the rest, and like the feeling is just magical. So like, we never knew we'd be this passionate about the Korean culture. At first we're like, okay, let's just see how it goes. If it goes, we're fine. If it doesn't, fine too. But I can say, since we became Korean content creators, influencers and the rest, it has been great. Like, it has amazing. It has broadened our horizon. Like, when we finished college, university, we're like, okay, that's the end. We're not studying no more. Like, we are closing our book, but like being Korean or Hallyu creators, for instance, like, you have to like think before you make content. You have to read. You have to research, so you don't make the wrong videos or say the wrong things or get people. So you have to like think, you have to like brainstorm, write and rest, stay up late. Luckily we are nocturnal in nature, so we stay up late, and sometimes till morning we are still like we are still editing our videos, so as to make sure that we are, giving out the right content and the rest. So that really helped in broadening our horizon. That helped us in meeting the right people, amazing people. That has helped us, like supported us in the necessary way.
Lots of like Hallyu creators,
lots of meeting our faves, people that we always want to meet, and the rest. So like it has really helped us. Like we are really happy, we're really grateful that we have this kind of platform where we can, show our passion, our love, promote the Korean culture, promote the Nigerian culture as well. So it is really, it has been an amazing journey so far. Now I can see we are very exposed. We have learned lots.
So we are still introverts. Like exposing the fact that like we know more about the Korean culture. We know more about. We're not like restricted like to a particular section or like diverse. We know lots of things now. Unlike before, compared to before that we had no idea.
We have learned a lot of things from people, and people also learned a lot of things from us. Like it's a give and take kind of situation, and and we're just so grateful. Like there's no competition with anyone. You're just happy to be seeing people doing the same thing as you, like that share the same understanding, that think alike and the rest of the journey.
Great minds, we're met with
amazing. I will do this over and over again without thinking twice. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, and also turn on the notification button for more fun and interesting content. And also you can leave a comment below on your own experience, your journey so far as a Korean exercise and the rest of them. So thank you so much. Until we come away next time, it's a bye for now. Annyeong.